guys, I just wanted to start off by introducing myself. My name's Dayna, and just explain, how my husband and I got into this whole homesteading thing. About a year and a half ago, we were living at a townhouse and always liked the idea of farming and, having all these types of animals, but obviously didn't have the room to do so. We didn't know what we were doing. We still don't know what we're doing, you could say. One of our biggest influences was Justin Rhodes on YouTube. I'm sure a lot of you guys watch his videos, but I like how he breaks it down and shows that anyone can do this. Really, anyone can do it. You just have to do it, and that's kind of why I'm here right now vlogging, getting out of my comfort zone to explain that, anyone can do this. If you want to do it, you can make it happen. So my husband has this theory, if I'm away for a weekend, it's the perfect time to add some more animals to our micro farm, which is exactly how I ended up with these 3 adorable Kuni pigs. I was always against the idea of having pigs. I thought they were destructive. I thought they tore up everything. We live on 3 acres. There's no possible way we could have pigs, right? Wrong. I did not know anything about Kuni pigs or how great they are or how easy they are on the land. You can see it's a little tore up here, but that's just because we've had crazy weather just like everyone else. We plan on breeding our 2 females, Biggs here and Akron here. You can't really see Pork Chop here. He's chowing away between his sisters. We're actually gonna harvest him, hopefully this fall. Hopefully he's big enough. So I'm excited and nervous about that process just because it's gonna be one of the first animals that we actually harvest, that we grew. It does make it, you always have that attachment to animals. I know I get very attached, obviously, they're my little buddies, but just knowing exactly what is in your food is so important to us, and knowing that he lives a great life here, so that makes it a little easier for us. We're gonna provide these animals a great life for as long as they're with us, and we're gonna benefit immensely from that. So knowing that makes harvesting, or I want to say the thought of harvesting animals that you grow, a little easier. So with these Kuni pigs, in the spring and summer, we don't really feed them a whole lot, just because they do graze on the grass, and they do really well on just pasture. But since there is no grass right now, we load their little shelter back there up with hay, and they eat that hay. And then we also give them our table scraps, and then we give them some extra feed to keep them going. You see, they're munching away. Happy pigs. So here's Wally, and then behind Wally, if he'll stop showing off, here's our 2 geese, our Toulouse geese. We got them because they don't need a bunch of water. They're gonna come try to scare me off. So we have them to protect the chickens. As you can see, they're Bantams. We have all Bantam chickens. They're really loud, they chase anything away, and they do a really good job of keeping all our chickens safe so they can enjoy being free range all the time. So we've really expanded our homestead this past summer. We started off with, I want to say, 4 goats. 2 of which were these. These were both bottle babies from the breeder. The mothers rejected them for whatever reason. But we really wanted to get a dairy breed of goat and we weren't sure which breed to go with, and you'll see a pattern going where definitely a micro farm where everything we have except the cows is pretty much the smallest version of any animal that you can get. So these girls are Nigerian dwarf goats. We got them for milking. These are our two youngest kids. They aren't old enough to breed yet, so we kind of have them in like a temporary holding pen. So we actually never milked goats. We're in the process of looking for the perfect milk machine that'll suit our needs, just because the Nigerians are harder, from what I've read, to milk by hand, and we don't have any experience in that, but I'm sure YouTube's gonna help us a lot with that. So I'm really excited to try a lot of new things with the goat's milk once we start milking. You know, try to make some soaps or yogurt, or, you know, just kind of experiment with it. I think it's gonna be really exciting. Miss Brown, what are you doing? They're like, what is this camera? They eat everything. They're so nosy. What are you doing, Nyla? Hi, pretty girl. The one thing we did find out about goats very fast is that you need a good fence. People are not kidding when they say goats will get out of anything. If you think your fence is good, it's probably not, and your goats will be out and you'll just have to fix it. We recently got this electric netting to mainly keep the buck separated from Miss Brown and Nyla that I just introduced you to, from getting in with them. And I will say they learned the fence very quick, so it is worth the investment. And then we're actually going to use this netting to rotate our pigs out in the other part of our property. When we get some Cornish cross chickens this summer, we're going to rotate them together through the pasture. So here's our goats and our sheep. That's Miss Haley. Our sheep are just pets right now. Hopefully we get an idea of what we want to do with them, but as of right now we don't have any plans. This guy right here is Jack. We just got him. He's our buck. So we're really excited to see what kind of kids he throws this summer. We've had him in with our girls, I want to say about a month now. But he came from some really good bloodlines, from milking bloodlines. So hopefully we get some quality kids and can start our milking process. Our goats, as you can see, are super friendly. They always want to be in your face. They just want to be loved on. So we're really excited to have some kids running around here this summer. They are loving this weather. Last week we were in single digits and negative with the wind chill, so they're enjoying the sunshine and soaking it up while they can for the next week or so. Yeah, Miss Teacup, she's probably our friendliest sheep out of the bunch. She's a character. She jumps on other sheep, she plays with the goats, so she has a very, very good personality. She's my husband's favorite too. I just wanted to take a moment to thank you guys for tuning in to our first vlog. I really do appreciate it. If you have any tips, suggestions, or things you want to talk about, just leave a comment below. Or if you would like to reach out to us on Instagram, it's at Geraghty's Micro Farm. I'll link that in the description as well. But you'll be seeing more of us soon.